For this Monday evening, a look ahead at some of the rest of the football treats on offer. In a moment from 1962, Chile versus Italy. The ball is round at 9:05, examines why football arouses such passion, followed at 9:45 by Football Hell. At 9:55, the 1982 game between Italy and Brazil, followed by a half-time break. Then, a chance to join in the phone vote to decide the greatest goal ever scored. Make history at 10:05. L'étranger is at 10:15, followed by France versus Portugal from 1984. At 10:35, the 1990 World Cup semi-finals, and an abundance of tears, mostly from Gaza, the crying game. That's followed by the greatest goal result. This is Goal TV on BBC2. Pelé once referred to football as the beautiful game. Chile against Italy from 1962 wasn't. Here's David Coleman.
Good evening. The game you're about to see is the most stupid, appalling, disgusting and disgraceful exhibition of football possibly in the history of the game. Chile versus Italy. This is the first time the two countries have met. We hope it will be the last. The national motto of Chile reads, "By reason or by force." Today, the Chileans were prepared to be reasonable. The Italians only used force. And the result was a disaster for the World Cup. Now, if the World Cup is going to survive in its present form, something's got to be done about teams that play like this. Indeed, after seeing the film tonight, you at home may well think that teams that play in this manner ought to be expelled immediately from the competition. Just see what you think. And there's trouble already. There's a fight going on in the middle there. Well, this looks like turning into a real battle. There's two Chileans down on the field. And what a scene after just 5 minutes play. And Perini took a kick at a player then. Oh, this is absolutely ridiculous. Perini took an open kick at a player who was nowhere near the ball. And he's off the field. He's being sent right off. And the police are being called on, or the army, the police in fact. Well, there's one of the sorriest and most stupid, incredible spectacles I've ever seen anywhere in the world. Lionel Sanchez. And there we go again. That was one of the neatest left hooks I've ever seen. Well, David is absolutely out cold. Oh, and that was one of the worst tackles I think I've ever seen. Sanchez brought it right in the face. That was David, and he's off the field. Well, Italy down to 9 men. Well, that was one of the most cold-blooded and lethal tackles I think I've ever seen. Sanchez, remember, was the man who took a swing at David a few minutes ago. Well, David's got ample revenge, and the worst possible way. And so we go now into the second half of what is sure to be known as the Battle of Santiago. Navarro. Ramirez. And there it is! And the stadium's erupted. Every man in the crowd's on his feet. Tambras to Mora. Oh, we're getting a rugby match and a fight, everything going in there. Well, how Ken Aston could possibly keep this game going, one dare hardly think. Oh, and a great shot and a great goal. Well, the humiliation of the Italians is now complete. Chile just stroking the ball about. No attempt made to play the ball at all. That was Salvatore. And in fact, I think the game is over. Ken Aston on his way to the dressing room. I don't think there's ever been a football match played like this in Chile, or indeed anywhere else in the world.
When teams delight to bark and bite and chew each other's ears, football, football, sends them up the pole.
Did I ever tell you about the highlight of my career?
No, but you're going to, aren't you?
Yeah. Picture the scene. Wembley Stadium, 1939, packed to capacity. Duke of Rutland in the box, the cup in front of him. The bloke in the white suit up on the rostrum, bawling his lungs out. Land of hope and glory. Then we appeared. 90,000 throats roaring a welcome. 90,000 pairs of eyes all on me. Will he do it again? Will he get another hat-trick in the first 5 minutes? Will he score from the halfway line with a double back flip overhead scissors kick facing the wrong way? Well, we kicked off. Then with the hope of all the crowd pinned on me, tragedy struck. I went up to our high centre, wallop. Headed the goalkeeper right in the back of the net. How cold I was carried off in a deathly hush, stunned silence. Concussion, multiple bruises, cauliflower ear and a fractured bracket. Well, they were lost without me. 10 minutes to go, 1-0 down. Their main hope, lying on a stretcher surrounded by doctors. I came to. 1-0 down, they said. Well, I don't know what came over me, but I remember fighting my way through a crowd. And there I was, standing on the touchline. The referee signaled me on. I swallowed a handful of aspirins and limped onto the field, clutching the blood-soaked sponge to the 16 stitches on the back of my head. We started to attack, and the crowd shouted as one man, "Give it to Hancock!" The ball was cleared high in the air. I caught it on my forehead, balanced it there, tilted my head back, and with my nose holding it position, I was off. Past one man, past two men, past three men, 45 yards. The ball never hit my head. They thought I was holding the lace in my mouth. My speed was incredible because the wind had caught me short. I couldn't stop. Into the penalty area, feinted past the back, round the outside of the half-back, sidestepped the goalie, dropped the ball onto my foot, walloped, grabbed the back of the net, a brilliant goal.
Marvellous, 1-1.
2-0. I'd forgotten to change ends.
So that was your last game?
Yes, well, the rest of the team came over and gave me a right walloping. Just walked away and left me. I was still lying there when the greyhound racing started in the evening.